Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to On Stage with Dance Alive. My name is Emily.
And I am Jessie Dominguez.
And we are so excited to have you back for another wonderful episode. Before we get started, we'd love to thank our sponsors. First is Fiesta Media, where we are doing our wonderful taping today. So thank you so much to Fiesta Media. We have Poe Falls Dance Studio, Alliance Credit Union, and Yvette Godet Dentistry. Last week, Yvette joined us, and she was
that was
wonderful.
Lovely, right?
Yeah, we have another great guest with us today, which we'll be meeting soon. But before we get there, how was your week?
My week was wonderful. How about you?
Pretty good. I mean, I cannot believe we're already into August. I feel like I always say that, but here we are. Right. August is here and excited. So we've been doing this fun thing where I love to ask you, Jessie, what's happening behind the curtain as we're on stage?
A lot of things happening, to be honest. Today, we finished our summer intensive. You know that. That was fabulous.
Great.
2 weeks, like really intensive. And I was teaching in the summer intensive, so I want to say, like, I feel that my students and all the students there, they respond so well to the teachers that came to teach at the studio. So I am very, very proud of all the students. And we have like a little clip to show you guys.
I think we have a little clip from our from the performance that happened on Friday of the summer intensive. We're ready to go live.
Let's do it.
Bravo to the dancers and to the faculty. So we had faculty from really all over the country that joined us. I mean, Jessie, you are here, but we had Gerard and Oliver and Megan.
We have amazing.
We had people from all over, so it was really great. We had dancers locally, but also dancers from around the state of Florida joined. So that was really exciting. So congratulations to teaching, and congratulations to our studio for pulling off a wonderful intensive. So that was great. Another thing that we're going to start doing, and this is a perfect day to do it, is we're going to start each week introducing one of our dancers. Obviously, you've met Jessie because she's here with me every single week, but the dance company of Dance Alive is full of amazing and wonderful dancers. So each week we want to give you a little introduction to them, and today is the perfect day to start by introducing you to Carla, because it's actually her birthday today.
Yes, it is.
So a happy birthday to Carla.
Happy birthday, Carla. We love you.
We love Carla. She's been with the company since 2007. She's a principal dancer, and she is just a wonderful person all around. She's a beautiful performer. We have a little short clip to show you of a little snippet of her dancing. We'll go ahead and watch that. So that is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Happy birthday to Carla. Carla is originally from Brazil.
Yes.
And she is now a U.S. citizen. She came to Gainesville to dance for Dance Alive. She's danced other places, but we're very happy to have her a part of the Dance Alive family and wish her a very happy birthday.
Yes.
And we'll look forward to the next couple of weeks of getting to know some more dancers. So I think it is time that we introduce our special guest of the day. I'll let you do the honors, Jessie.
Yes, I am so excited, and it's an honor for me, and I believe for you and for Dance Alive to have Anna Olcese today with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored. This is just like so nice, and I felt very.
Thank you. Let's go straight. I want to ask you about you. I want to know everything. Tell us your background. Where are you? Where are you from? Tell us everything.
Okay. So in the beginning,
it started one day.
It started in 1974.
We need a music for this.
It did start in 1974, but no. So my parents are Cuban.
Yeah.
And so I was born in Miami, which is like northern Cuba, and grew up there, lived there for 20 years. So I did do college there for 2 years at FIU. And then I moved up here to do my last 2 years of college. My husband was already here. We weren't married yet, but we had been dating forever. And so graduated from UF, with a degree in advertising. So
Go Gators.
College of Journalism, go Gators. And then went up to Atlanta for a few years just to do marketing, PR, project management in the tech sector, moved back to Gainesville. We were lured back here because my husband, oh my gosh, yeah, there he is. There he is, Alex. So yeah, that's us when we were 14 and 15, or maybe 15 and 16.
That's lovely.
Just the other day. And then that's us at UFPA because we love performing arts. So anyway, we were lured back to Gainesville. He runs a company that he used to intern for when he was in college. And he's been doing that now since 1998. So we came back here in 98. I said, we're going to be here for 2 years. I was like, that's it. I'm not staying in that place for more than 2 years. And so 22, plus years after, here we are.
And the Gainesville story.
The Gainesville vortex, we all do that. We just come here temporarily and stay forever because it's the best place to live. So.
It is.
Yeah, I love it. So anyway, so we have a daughter. She's 19. I can't believe that. And she lives in New York City. There she is. That's an old picture of Liz. I hope she's not watching this. She would kill us if we showed this picture. But that's a little Liz. She's blossomed since then tremendously. And so that's she's wonderful. She's in college.
That's nice. That's nice. It's good to know.
Yeah. So you own Segway. You work with Segway?
I do. I own Segway. So Segway, a lot of people are kind of confused what Segway is. And so originally, we'll backtrack a little, what Segway was. So back when I used to be at Keller Williams, Keller Williams allows you to have like teams and name them whatever and brand them whatever and all that. But my focus always, and I had partners back then, my focus has always personally been relocation and helping people move here because obviously I love Gainesville. And so when I left Keller Williams, Engel and Volkers, which is where I am now, where I hang my license as a realtor, doesn't let you do that, like in terms of branding and all that. And I thought that was a perfect opportunity actually to just make Segway its own company. And then I'm also a realtor, but Segway is
interesting.
Segway does relocation. We help companies with their recruitment efforts. It's really hard to convince people to move here. Yeah, because nobody knows it's nice, and so we help them with their recruitment. So like UF and the departments of Shands and all of that, different companies in town are like, hey, help us with it. So we convince people to move here. Then we help them if they need to find housing, of course, because people on my team, people at Segway, 2 of us are realtors, so we can do that. But not everybody at Segway is a realtor. And then we help foster those relationships too. So everybody becomes friends, after a while. So we have little parties and all that.
That's so nice. I think thank you for explaining that, because I think that is it is true. I think that you have such a great brand where you recognize Segway, it is, and that really is I grew up moving a ton. My dad, we moved every couple of years, and I know that something like that is so helpful to people when they're trying to relocate and you're trying to come to somewhere with a place like Gainesville where everyone kind of does feel like friends. You know, it's not a huge city, you know, like Atlanta, where it's kind of like people are dropping in and out, and that's really great. So I know we just saw, you said a photo of UFPA. I know arts are important to you.
Very.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's your background in the arts? I mean, I know you said you're an introvert, but I know you're also a performer.
Yes.
So
But many performers are introverts,
I was going to say they are.
Like, that's a thing,
So
right?
what is your background in the arts?
Well, it started in 1974.
And then we'll go to that one.
Again, no, it's just because my dad was art director for Cosmopolitan magazine back in the day.
Wow.
So I actually grew up modeling because he would stick me in the magazine or in fashion shows or this and that and the other. And then I also grew up in an artistic family, Cuban. So, so my cousin, distant cousin, is Alicia Alonso, which is a prima ballerina. Ballet. Well, anyway, she's
one of the best
in the
world.
Right. And so, but her sister,
Kind of a big deal.
She's kind of a big deal, but like I never met her. But her sister was my ballet teacher growing up, and so I was forced into the world of ballet as a child and dance for many, many years. So I did that and the modeling and this and that. So I like to perform, I guess, as a result of that, or maybe I just like to perform. I don't know. And then so when I went to so as a grown up, like after I had my daughter and everything, I went to Santa Fe and did theater and dance there.
Wow, I love
and
that.
so that was so fun. I suggest everybody does that.
Yeah.
Like something fun and crazy, you know? Like,
Yeah,
you know, no
absolutely.
responsibilities. And then GCP, Gainesville Community Playhouse, I have performed there too.
And do you believe that perform, as you say, theater, it helped you on your career as a realtor?
Of course. Yeah.
That's something that also our first guest, Tim Cannon, he explained to us, and it's a question that me as a dancer, I want to know, like, how that performing thing help you on your career as a realtor now, as a successful businesswoman?
Yeah, well, I mean, it helps you overcome the fear of being out in public. For one, you know, especially if you're an introvert, right?
Yeah.
So you're just accustomed to just like putting on the face and putting on a show, which makes it kind of sound insincere, but it's really not. It just helps you. It helps you also in like my field, marketing and public relations and all that. That helped me with that too, because it just gives you like that confidence to stand up and talk to people and tell people about all what you're doing and everything. It's very good for networking too.
That's right.
Because you know you have to do all
That's
that.
right.
So yeah.
Well, I have another question that is important for me because I want to explain. I was talking with Emily when we get together to prepare the podcast that during COVID, when COVID started, my husband and I, we were at home like doing nothing, to be honest.
Like everyone.
Like everyone. And we decided like, let's do some online course.
Right.
And first course that came to our eyes was the agent course, realtor. And I am like, okay, I need to hear someone that help me to understand what is this. And I start searching for podcasts. And your podcast was the first one that showed up. And I start listening to you. We both did. We listened the first and the second season full.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that we were on the car and we played on the phone and we reproduced it on the car, and that was so helpful for us. So my question is, how this idea born? How do you start with the podcast thing? How do you realize that I want to do this? And
okay, so I don't know. So that's an answer. But I will. So here's the thing. I have a great group of people that works with me. Like without them, I wouldn't be sitting here. And so, and I think that that's true of anybody who seems successful, is that you have to have people who push you there. You don't go by yourself. Yeah. And so I have this great team who really just encourage me to do this. They're like, you need to do a podcast. I'm like, of? And they're like, oh, real estate. I was like, okay. And so because I'm the type of person that I just close my eyes and jump, I don't overthink things, which is really good. And it's kind of how you have to be as an entrepreneur. I just did it. and the performing helped. So I was like, okay, sure. And and so my team, that's the only reason I did it. I have wonderful, wonderful people who've encouraged me to do everything.
No, and I would love to encourage every single person that have to get the license. Please hear this podcast because
you can do a little plug. It's
amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Pretty helpful.
Thank you. I'm going to make "I Am the Fan" T-shirt, and I'm just going to give it to you.
Oh yeah, I am
She's
fan
the fan.
number one.
No, I mean, I think it's Jessie, when she was telling me about it, it was so sincere of just how helpful it was when you're navigating this world that is just so
it's a new world.
Foreign.
Oh,
exactly.
Completely. It is.
For people that doesn't have the background, for me was like, this is a new dictionary. I don't understand the words, even the words.
Well, and it's admirable when people who's English is not their native
first language.
And it's not my native language officially because I learned Spanish first. But I learned it as a kid, so like I do, of course, speak English perfectly. But I just find that like. Hats off to you. Like that is just
it's
hard. It's hard. We complete the course. We complete the course, and we have to still get the test. But anyway, it was hard, and your podcast was super helpful.
And
so
your new season comes out, season 3.
Season 3. I can't believe it's been 3 seasons. So every season we kind of change it up a little bit in terms of like the types of guests and all of that we get. The first season was very much, we were learning what to do season 1, really. Mm-hmm. We started it right before COVID. We started recording October, and then we released them in January. And then, but we've had a lot of international people, and I'm so excited about that. Because here's the thing. I'm meeting agents from all over the world now.
That's awesome.
And I love to travel. So, like last night.
It's a good fit.
Last night I texted the ones in Athens. I'm like, hey, so I'm going to be there, and can you tell me what to do while I'm there and all? And I'd love to meet. It's just super cool, and plus I get to like I just help somebody buy a condo in New York City because I know an agent up in New York City, and now I intend to stay in his condo in New York City when I go to New York City.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean,
I love that.
Yeah.
When I was reading in your information, you had a really great quote that said that you love to encourage women to, I'm gonna butcher the quote, so you might have to say it for me, but at any age, to try something and to never give up.
Definitely.
And I just think that is just, because you were saying about theater and dance, it's just to go and to just do it. And I would love for you to kind of speak on that and where that, came from. Because we were amazed last week when Yvette Godet was here. I didn't realize that she did not go and get her doctorate until after her kids were born.
Yeah.
She wouldn't tell her kids, and again, there's all these things where I just am so inspired. This podcast, which I'm sure you notice with your guest, you learn something. And I just, when I read that, I thought, I love that thought of that. Doesn't matter your age, just go and try it and do it. And I would just love to hear what your thoughts on that are.
Well, the thing is, so I didn't even become a realtor till after I turned 40. Wow. And that's, when my career started to take off. And I won't say a bad word, but you give zero, the older you get. And so it's so liberating. And I was raising a daughter too, and you want to raise them strong and independent and all that. And I thought, well, what kind of example am I? Mm-hmm. If I'm not like that too, I'm not taking the advice that I'm giving to go pursue my dreams, to do what I want to do, to make myself independent and happy and all that. Not that I wasn't happy, because I'm got a wonderful family, very supportive husband and everything. But so that's why at any age, and I see a lot of women my age right now who have stayed at home and chosen to be stay-at-home moms their entire lives, and now their children have left the nest, as mine has, and you kind of stop and think like, well, what now?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? Mm-hmm. And that's why I want to encourage women at any age, whether it's 45 or 15 or even 30, like whatever, just do it. Do it, and
I love that.
It's scary, but it's important.
Yeah. No, I think that's so great. I mean, I think that's something that, people like Poe Falls has adult classes.
Yeah.
And I was talking to someone, I had my Dance Alive shirt on, and someone said, oh, Dance Alive, and they were asking me, and it kind of led to this conversation of, oh, I used to dance, but I would never do it again. I'm too old. And I kind of said, it doesn't matter.
Nobody cares.
Go try it.
Exactly.
And it's that thought that I love, that we have to give over ourselves and, you know what I mean? In a way, a little bit get over. Just go do it. Go try it. Jessie teaches adult classes.
Yeah, I am at the beginners. I teach the beginners, and I love it.
And I just love that. So I mean, definitely, I think if you're listening, and hopefully this will bring a something of that, of like, just try it. Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
That's right. Oh, we have some comments.
let's see.
That's Yvette.
Oh, Yvette.
Thank you, Yvette. We love you.
She's awesome.
Other thing that is interesting for me is that you talk about your family. You have a daughter, you have a lovely husband. How do you handle your career as an entrepreneur and your personal life? How do you handle that two things, and you're able to fulfill both sides?
Yeah.
Which you are, because I know you are.
Thank you. Well, two things. Okay, so one thing, I heard a great quote once, and it says, a successful woman has two choices. I mean, I'm butchering the quote. Right, but it has two choices: either successful or a supportive partner, or no partner at all. And so Alex is everything. He's my whole life. Like, he supports me in absolutely
There you are.
everything.
You're going to skydiving.
Yeah,
skydiving. I think that's him skydiving. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. But he went skydiving for his bachelor party.
Wow.
So 25 years ago, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, you have to he's everything. And so that's been incredibly helpful. I grew up, while Liz was growing up, I was working all the time. And so the balance, I think the trick is you can't have it all. And I think that's really what that's the fallacy, is that you can have it all. You can have it all in a span of however many years, but you can't have it all at once. And there are days, like even today, when my daughter calls me, when Elizabeth calls me, I put everything aside, and I'm like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah.
That's so awesome.
Everything can wait.
Yeah.
Everything. And so, sometimes she can wait, like if there's an emergency, like if I have to. But yeah, and so it's just having your priorities in order, which that's tough too. And you learn that with life too, because we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes where I've put the wrong thing ahead, and so yeah.
No, I think that is great. Well, we are really excited because you are going to literally be a star.
I don't know about that, but I'm so excited.
You are going
Oh my God, that's gonna be awesome.
a Dancing with a Star in 2022.
Yay!
And we're just so excited. So for those of you that don't know, Dance Alive hosts their Champagne Gala every spring. It is our largest event of the year. It's a fundraiser, and it is just an all-around amazing time. We get local celebrities, and we partner them with our professional dancers, and it is really like the show Dancing with the Stars. They work with them, they learn dances, and then they compete. And it is a blast. And you are going to do it.
I'm so excited about that.
We were just excited. What are you? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
Yeah. What are you
anticipating?
Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. So in my mind, right, I just kill it. Like, I'm like the best.
I love it.
But then also in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna screw it up so bad, and I'm gonna be the worst one ever. No. I'm gonna trip, because I'm super clumsy. I'm gonna trip, or I'm gonna forget it, or whatever. And then so you go through all those scenarios in your mind. I'm like, people are gonna be like, yeah, you said you were gonna be good, but you really sucked. So, you're gonna
be fine.
I'm gonna have fun, and I think that's the key, right?
Yes.
With any performance, you have to really enjoy it, and so I'm gonna enjoy it.
My advice will be enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Enjoy every single minute of the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Enjoy the time with your partner.
Yeah.
Enjoy the experience. That's what I am trying with
I think
all my
that's gonna
partners
be-
every single year. really enjoy the process.
Definitely.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll get in really good shape.
Yeah. It is some. I always love when it's the time when they start working and when I start talking to some of the dancers, the stars, and they're like, "Yeah, wow, this is good."
And you're gonna have to pick a dress and a beautiful pair of shoes. So it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's gonna be great. Well, we are so excited to have you because we'll get to see you more and more and more. It'll be so fun.
That's right.
Well, we've coming close to our end, and we have a trivia question for you.
All right.
I think this is gonna be easy for her.
I know. We were talking about it, so we've been asking our guests trivia questions, and Jesse's going to ask you the question today. It's a dance trivia question.
Okay.
The question is, Cuba has a very famous Carmen suite, one of the famous in the world.
Yes.
The question is, what is the name of the choreographer?
Oh.
You know that.
Well,
I know you know.
Alonso, isn't? Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
No, but I was thinking. I'm just trying to remember his first name. So that's. I mean, Alonso, I knew, but I was like, oh my gosh, was this for Alberto?
Exactly. Alberto Alonso.
No relation. Do you know? This is extra credit.
Extra.
Do you know what year the Cuban Carmen Suite premiered?
Boy.
And it was a big controversy because it was not in Cuba.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say, oh gosh, was it in the 50s?
A little higher.
So like 64, 63?
Oh, 67.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in Russia.
And it was in
Moscow.
Russia.
I knew that, but I didn't know.
But
the
you
year
got it for
specifically,
that.
so.
Was good.
That was good.
We loved it. Well, we have to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
you. And if people want to find you for all of your wonderful things, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn, all of those.
TikTok.
Oh, you're on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok. We are.
We gotta
Segway
check that
Ari has
out.
a
That's
TikTok.
awesome. That's
And
awesome.
Yeah, that's fun. So yes, I'm on all of the social media because I have a young marketing team. And they put me out there.
That's nice.
So
we're so thankful for you joining us today. This has been so great. We cannot wait to see you as a star.
Yes.
So excited.
We will be definitely talking about that a lot as it gets closer on stage with Dance Alive. So thank you so much for joining
Thank you
us.
so much.
Thank you. This has been a pleasure and an honor. So
It's been an
thank you.
honor for us
Thank
and a
you.
pleasure for
Yeah.
us. So that was so great. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Well, as we come to the end, again, we want to thank our wonderful sponsors, where we are, Fiesta Media.
Yes. Thank you, Fiesta Media.
Pofall Studios, Alliance Credit Union, and Yvette Godet Dentistry.
Yes.
And we cannot wait for more. And like we said, we have so many events coming up. Our season is so close to getting started. Are you getting ready, Jessie?
I am.
The season, it will be here before you know it.
I know.
Tickets are available at the Phillips Center, so get them now. We have Phantom Nutcracker season. Nutcracker will be here, so we know the holidays. I know it's crazy to think about Carmina Burana, Don Juan.
Yep.
I mean, we have a lot of exciting things. We also have our Meet the Dancers, which will be happening at the Cade, and all of these great things. Please check out our website at www.dancealive.org, our Instagram, which is Dance Alive, and our Facebook. And we'll be back next week with another exciting episode. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, thank you to our wonderful
Anna.
guest.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see you. And my name is Emily.
My name is Jessie.
And this is On Stage with
Dance
Alive.
Bye.
Bye.